Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Makes a move. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So North Carolina's offense will have the football first. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? So whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Using his legs, it's Barber. Wide open spaces. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
After watching that interception, I just wonder if this kid's too amped up tonight. He was so excited to take the field. He thought this was going to be a game that he could stat it up, but he's going to have to do a better job tonight with his decision-making. That is not how you want to start a game.
They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, you talk about starting a game in style. You dream about getting to the quarterback and getting sacks. How about this? Back-to-back sacks for that young man on 2 plays. That is a dream start.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll pull it on the read. He stopped short, and it's 4th down.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass, and which matchup do they try to exploit? And they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll start this drive from the 42. The give from the gun. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to throw, it's Manning. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Power football with the run. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, UNC! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw, it's Jenkins. He'll throw it. Pulls it in, it's Graham.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires on the move. Complete downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking to throw on first down. Now improvising. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. And the Hoosiers in a good spot here with second and short. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on second down. Running to Green. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. There's the pressure. Oh, better look out. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. That is no good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just a precious few ticks remaining. This likely the final play of the first half. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move to keep running. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And the Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Here comes the heat. Their pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Leaves it with the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Jordan. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for the big play. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the fit.
Big tight end makes the grab. 1st down, still on his feet. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Hey, man, that was just perfect execution offensively. On a 4th down like that, if you're going to throw a completion, get the first and keep the drive alive. QB's got to be great with his eyes. He's got to throw it on time. His target has to be in the perfect place at the perfect time, and you got to be able to haul it in. They checked all the boxes on that 4th down.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
North Carolina, 7, Indiana, 0.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He's going to go down and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety.
A lot of things had to happen for this offense to get back in the game, but how about the defense? The defense said, no, sir, we're going to end this one right now. Makes the big play, gets the safety. Not only they score points, they get the football back, and the clock is on this side. The defense just ended this football game.
And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. Running into the open space.
Returner is tackled at the 44.
The North Carolina offense returns to the field. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clobbered.
Back to pass on second down. Looking left. He's got it. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
Love the play call offensively because you've got the lead. The defense expects you to run the ball. You just did it the previous play, so there you dial up play action, set up an easy throw, and you keep the clock ticking.
And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game.
The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Iowa State Cyclones offense comes onto the field for the first time today. We got a quarterback here, Kirk, who's just trying to find his way, but the coaches have said they trust him.
Well, I think that's a big part of what he's able to do, and the reason they're giving him a chance to go out there and be the quarterback is he knows this offense. He's able to get this offense in good spots. Avoid the negative play is critical.
Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
You know, a lot of times when you see a sack like this, you got to give a lot of credit to the coverage downfield. I don't think the quarterback really felt good about anybody being open, so he held the ball just a little bit too long and allows the defense to come up with the first sack of the game.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To throw, it's Kelly. The receiver grabs it. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
The Cyclones will bring their punt team on the field now. So from his own end zone, he gets the kick away. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on return. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. And Kirk, this offense features a receiver that certainly hurt opponents. So how do you think they're going to defend him? Do they single cover him or give him extra attention?
Well, Chris, I really think it's going to depend on how the corners are playing for this defense, because if you leave him one-on-one, he's got the skill set to make you pay for that. And this quarterback does a really good job of locating him, especially on those third down situations.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, UNC. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Chris, I didn't think this guy had this in him. I mean, he's not even one of the top 10 fastest guys on his own team. But here, no one was at home, the doors open, and he just took it to the house.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Comes the Iowa State offense back onto the field now. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive. He's in the clear. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Watching this guy run makes me think of a famous old coach once said, any player on my team, I want him to be agile, mobile, and definitely hostile.
Powering through. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
North Carolina 7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Ball handed to the running back. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. They crank up the tempo here for this important third down play. Scanning the field. It's Kelly.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already. We're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
And the Cyclones will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Ball handed off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Jordan.
They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. To the air, it's Manning.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone.
Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to scramble.
Using.
Here he goes. Headed for the end zone.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big game for this offense.
And the Tar Heels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
Cyclones will kick this away to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. A chance here now to build on the momentum they got by scoring just before halftime. First play of the second half is a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Nice solid run here by this pack. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Back to pass. It's Manning. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Oh, and a chance there for a game-changing interception. Couldn't quite come up with it. Sets up third down now. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
Gonna run it. It's Barber. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The game makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That's caught. It's Thomas. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackle made after just a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Knight. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return begins inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Here's a carry for the fullback. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First down here for this offense. Back to throw. It's Kelly. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Second down now after the sack. Wants to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Trapped again in the pocket. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The pocket breaking down. He's going to pull it down and run. And he will be stuffed for no gain. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in the game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
Working clock with the ground game. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, UNC. Still no answer for this offensive machine. This back cannot be stopped. He is writing his own chapter in championship game history here tonight.
Chris, can you think of a time where we've seen a back have this kind of dominating performance in a national championship game? I mean, it's been some time. This guy's running hard and just so much fun to watch.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Cyclones offense is back out on the field now. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass. It's Kelly. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. He's running out of time here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game, and this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. What an emphatic statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. I'd say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. And then there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me, these guys have been right up there as the top team in college football, and it's very fitting that they not only win it, but they win it in grand fashion.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.